Hey guys, this is Jimmel from Team Guardians of Cray over here at GSG in Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm here to you guys. I'm here to give you guys a deck profile on what I play. I've been doing pretty good with this. Can't wait for the support that's coming. Thank you, Miguel. I play Musketeers.
R.I.P. Miguel.
Team Miguel. He's coming back, dog. So let me start with my starter. It's Broccolini Musketeer Kira. Just a simple counterblast one. Let's look at top 5, get a grade 3. The other starter is not so good, so I don't play it. Mainly because I have to be in Legion, and that's what makes it bad. I'll go with the triggers. I play 4 Gardenia Musketeer Alien. Buster trigger. Whenever it's placed on rear guard due to a Musketeer effect, I unflip 2. So it's better than the 9K that we used to have in set 14 that on attack unflip, because I don't have to worry about pressure. I just unflip whenever I want. Really, really good. I gotta play for the Night Queen. Damn, Daniel. Basically just another crit. My deck's really, really aggro. So I play 8 crit, 4 stands, 4 heals. MVP trigger. Blue Rose Musketeer Ernst. Deuce busted. On the field, counterblast 1, put him back to the bottom of the deck to look at the top 4 and call a Musketeer out, which is awesome. So I was playing draws before, but the second this trigger came, I never looked back. I feel like he's like a staple for every Musketeer deck, and at 4 of no reason to play it any less. Just too good. He helps clean up field.
You want to go out right now?
And then 4 heals because G guarding is cool. Hibiscus Musketeer Hannah. Nothing more else to really say. Now for the ones. I play 1 of the quintet wall. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce what that is. Musketeer Christie. I'm looking for another PG. I just don't have them, but it's been saving my butt lately. But typical quintet. I remember my last profile I played it at 2. Definitely cut that down to 1 because PGs have been more valuable. But Three Red Rose Musketeer Antonio. Typical PG. I like this one because going against decks that like to attack rear guards like Overlord, I can still PG. Also, if I quintet, I can still guard from it because this isn't a guard from hand restricted PG. And it's Musketeer, so you know, it's awesome. I play 3 Snowdrop Musketeer Plico, Limit Break Remover. For one of my grade 3s that I'm going to reveal later, it helps it out. It gives me early game pressure. And at early damage, I can basically almost go for game, if not go for game on them. If I go first and I ride grade 3. So, really, really good. You could also replace this with the 10K attacker. However, I like that one a bit more. I'll play 3 Lily of the Valley Musketeer Rebecca. Basically, his skills on call. Counterblast 1 and retire another Musketeer on the field to look at the top 4, call a Musketeer. So she helps me clean up field. Basically, if I have like a trigger sitting or just another unit that I don't want, I can use her to kind of like get rid of it and have increase my chance of having a better field. And then the amazing booster, Dandelion Musketeer America. Chick is amazing. I wish it was the old art from Fire's Collection 2013, but I don't even care. This card is sexy. It's amazing. Whenever you shuffle the deck based on any of your effects, if it boosts Neo-Nectar, it gets +3, which it helped. The one problem that Musketeers had, like when the deck first came out, was numbers were always low. You were never really hitting no higher than like 19, unless you like tech your deck or something. So the fact that like I shuffle my deck for anything, like let's say I use my starter, try to get a grade 3, I shuffle the deck and I put this behind an Antonio, that's a 21K column. never had anything like that before until this card came. So
Oh yeah, by the way, I didn't feel like
amazing. For the twos, play 4 Cherry Blossom Musketeer and Augusto, 12k attacker, beat stick, awesome. 4 salt. I do play the Legion, but and obviously I need the mate. And basically what it does is on Legion, the turn on Legion, when I attack a Vanguard, I put 3 normal units back into the deck, back to the bottom of the deck to draw a card. So this helps me get cards back in the deck on Legion turn, so I don't deck out all that good stuff while helping me draw at the same time, which is pretty good.
Yes, you didn't have to say anything. I was fine with
Sylvia, 3 Panzer Musketeer Sylvia. I go back and forth between 3 and 4 all the time, but this card is basically what helps me fill my field without having to play too many like draws and stuff like that. It skills on call. Look at the top card of your deck. If it's a Musketeer, add it onto the field. And what's tight about it is my whole deck is completely Musketeer, so it's always a +1, no matter what it is. Like, that's like amazing. Basically, the fact that like I'm always gonna get a call off of this, no matter what I do, is what's good. Onto the grade 3s. I played 4 Holly Musketeer Elvira. This card, the second it came out of Fire's Collection, I made sure I picked up the playset. I love this card. And this is why I use the Limit Breaker Mover. So if I go first, this is definitely the ideal ride that I want to do, because I'm putting on pressure the second I ride. So the limit break skill, right, is anytime I superior call a Musketeer, which everything is Musketeer, I counterblast 1 and if she gets a crit. So, and this isn't a once per turn thing, so that's like, I can rack up crit pretty quick. 2 damage, I'm already racking up 3 crit if I have a limit break remover, which is like amazing. The other skill is Soul Blast 1 and retire Musketeer, look at the top 5, call a Musketeer unit. What's tight about it, it's not limited once per turn, so if I really need to clean up field, as long as I got soul, I can keep doing it. It's the only way to get Saul out into the drop zone, especially if I ride him. So that's how this is my my definitely go-to. Like if I go first, I want to ride into this. And then
my proxy Lord deck.
4 Vera, 4 Licorice Musketeer Vera. This chick is awesome. Usually this is what I want to go to if I ride second, or if usually this is what I want to go to when I ride second, or for late game. She's my Legion. She's awesome. I put 4 cards back in, you know. But during the turn she's Legion, all my Musketeers get +3. So this sets me up with power fields. Usually it don't matter too much with what I have on there, but like this with any of my boosters, I usually have anywhere between 36 to 38 swinging down the middle during the turn on Legion. She's another reason why numbers aren't such a... I'm not so behind with numbers anymore, because on Legion, giving +3 to everything is awesome. And this helps me keep up with everybody else's decks, because, you know, everyone likes the power creep and things. Oh. My bad. It also has the Cecilia skill, where I can just retire a Musketeer to look at top 5 and call a Musketeer. This one's return. Let's go into this G zone real quick. This is my personal choices. Take it how you will. But this works out for me pretty well. I play 2 Arborea. Mainly on hit pressure. It's a good first stride if I have like a bad field. So basically what it does is on hit, I get to take a rear guard on the field and search my deck for up to 1 copy of it, add it to the field, and it gets +2. So if I don't G guard, that's usually what I will go into if I don't have a good field. I play once a breeze. Every now and then, people still get gray stuck. I still want to take advantage of it, but basically, person stays at grade 2, you know, and it doesn't re-ride another grade 2 or whatever. Was it Counterblast 2 and pitch a card, and you're pressuring them for being stuck. I play one Primavera. This card has won me quite a few games, but mainly what it does is when it attacks a Vanguard, Counterblast 3, pitch a card, and put 5 normal units back into the deck, back on top of the deck in any order. And you take up to 2 rear guards on the field and search your deck for up to 2 copies of them and call them. So usually, like, the ideal play would hopefully I would have America and an Augusto, so I got 2 21K columns right after I attack with Vanguard. But usually I use this late game when your opponent has like 5 damage, get 5 good attacks in usually. Because I'll use the rear guard columns, attack with Vanguard, clone the rear guard columns again, and then another 2 more attacks. I play 4 of the Dream Spinning Ranunculus Asha. This one I play whenever I have at least like 2 cards that are the same, and I'll do this even if this is my first stride. But basically what it does, if I have 2 rear guards with the same name, my whole front row gets +5. It doesn't matter if they're in the front row or back row. So to give me that +5 to the front row is pretty good. That's a good booster. That's usually what I do. That's usually what I use it for. However, if I got 2 cards in a G zone face up, I get to search my deck for a copy of whatever card that I use to trigger the effect and add it to the field, and it gets +2. So I usually like to do that when it comes to boosters, mainly Mirka, because then it becomes an 11K booster.
What are you doing in my swamp?
4 Jingle Flowers. I remember having this when it first came out in GBTO2. I use usually 2, because usually that's how much it takes, but basically a GB2 skill, I flip a copy of it, I choose a rear guard, and my whole field gets +2 for every copy of it on the field. So on average, you're usually going to get +4, +6 based on if you choose a booster or a rear guard attacker. It's tight. It's good. It helps me with numbers. Really, really good. G guards. 1 Decimal because D Police sucks.
And Narukami soon.
Narukami soon, yeah.
And Kagura.
Yeah, and Kagura. Screw all them.
Link Joker, you know all that.
Yeah, all that things.
All the control matches.
I played one of this one. Fly Princess of Autumn for Verna. Basically when I use it when the Vanguard attacks, I get to use a rear guard of mine, and then it gives +5 for every 2 copies of it. So every now and then I'll get like a good other. No, I'm sorry, not for every 2, for every other copy of it. So usually with boosters, other attackers, I'll get another extra 5 or 10K, and then 2 of this. Rain, Breath Dragon, really, really good. It's from the first one. Whenever I G-Guard, I get +5 if I call a unit from hand. And, I mean, I'm all for it. This also helps me out a lot, mainly in like matchups like Diablo. Especially if I get like Sylvia, things like that. You guys are stupid. That's it for the profile, guys. Thanks for watching.
So we open up with the starter.
Coming at you at GSG, Charlotte, North Carolina. Come play some Vanguard. And remember, stand up. Za, Vangado.